Welcome to your weekly Oracle card and intuitive energy healing for the week of the 30th of July. I'm just going to hit welcome on Instagram, so wait one sec. Hey Instagram, welcome to your weekly Oracle card reading and intuitive energy healing that I'm going to be giving you tonight. My voice has just gone funny, which is really funny, so obviously there's some throat chakra stuff going on. How's everyone feeling post eclipse, full moon, massive energy shifts over the weekend? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling lots of change. And I'm also feeling, just in the last maybe like hour or so, slightly overwhelmed. So I'm wondering if there are some people that are going to be joining on the call tonight that are feeling slightly overwhelmed as well. There's been, so what happened on Friday night, we had a huge full moon, we had a lunar eclipse in Aquarius, we also had these huge which allowed us to be able to let go of lots of stuff. So full moons are generally about releasing, new moons are about creating new or setting intentions. Not to say that you can't do both. It's always good to release and set intentions whenever you're feeling like you need to release or set intentions in your life. But it was extra powerful on Friday night. So I was lucky enough to be away with a couple of my girlfriends who work at the co-working space that I work at in East Brunswick in Melbourne, and we all kind of got together and did a ceremony and did some releasing, wrote some letters to the moon and burnt them in the backyard and saged ourselves. So what they're saying from those releasing moments that you had on Friday, from the extra releasing that you had over the weekend, expect to see some really awesome, huge, exciting changes coming into your life in the next 6 months. So when there's a solar or a lunar eclipse related to a new moon or a full moon, that means that the energy is enhanced over a 6-month period. So yeah, awesome, exciting stuff is happening. Okay, so who I saw a couple of you marked sorry about my voice, it's funny. I saw a couple of you marked what cards that you wanted to get this morning. So I've got the cards ready. I'm using Kyle Gray's Angels and Ancestors deck, which I luckily enough got as a pre-order. A friend of mine got them. These are really beautiful cards. So when they do come, or when they are available, you should get them. They're really easy to use. So if you're like a new Oracle card person and you're just wanting to get a little bit more involved in learning how to use them, then these are a really good card to use. Okay, so for anyone who picked card number 1, I haven't looked at them yet. The arrow. So the card that's come up is the arrow for people who picked number 1, or the card on the left. So this card is telling you that you need to up your protective energy this week. It's telling you to, in order for you to stay on the path and move in a direct kind of forward motion towards your goals and your dreams, you may need to just up that white light or that protective spell that you do for yourself every morning. So let's do that now. I'm just going to get you to quickly close your eyes. And I want you to visualize your whole body just surrounded by this beautiful bright white light, like this white light that it's even luminescent. It's even hard to see. It's just so piercingly pure and white. And you can do this exercise in the shower, when your alarm goes off and you're just, waiting to get out of bed, as you turn your car off when you arrive to work, as you hop in your car when you leave to go to where you need to go. And you can also call on Archangel Michael to help you with extra energy protection. So I generally say his name 3 times, Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael. I need you to protect me for the next 30 hours with your beautiful bright white light. Or Archangel Michael, I just need you to give me a little bit of extra protection today because I'm feeling a bit wonky. But remember, as I've said before, if we don't call on our angels, they can't help us. So remember, if you're wanting to feel protected by your angels, call on them. Call on for that beautiful, penetrating, beautiful white light to protect you through the week. Know that if you picked the card on the left, know that you are also fully protected as well. But it is about that free will thing. So you need to ask for help. Know that they're always wanting to be there to help you be the best that you can be. They're always wanting to be there for you, to help you grow as you experience human life. Souls that have reincarnated down here to experience what it's like to be human again. So they're absolutely willing and able to protect you in that space. So this week, I don't get there is bad things that you need to protect yourself from. I get that you just have upped your vibration energetically and there are some changes you're going through, and so you need to just up your protection and just be aware of that and be okay with that. And we all do. We all need to every now and then just kind of check in and see how our energy is going. So that's the left card, the first card this week. The second card is Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. So my phone's bouncing up against my computer screen. Know that the messages that you are getting at the moment are divine messages that will help you step even more clearly and more solidly onto your life purpose. Know that when you feel that burning desire inside, that the angels, hey Rosemary, the angels are wanting to communicate your life purpose through your body, so your soul's purpose through your body. So if you're feeling this real urge to step into a different space, or to step into being, maybe a different human, or maybe in a different career, listen to that feeling. If you're feeling drawn to different words or colors or clothes, or you're feeling drawn to different ways of living, listen to that. If you have anger or frustration in you about something, listen to that. It may be that anger and that frustration is actually telling you something. Sometimes we try and squash those feelings. Don't do that this week. It's telling you something. If someone is frustrating you or someone is pushing your boundaries, listen to those feelings and act on them in a way that is loving and healing for both parties. So if you picked the middle card, this week it's about working to engage. There you go, there's a card, Insta people on my computer. No, this week is about engaging with that fire energy. And I love that this card actually he's on the ball that he's like balancing his hand. You can see that's the symbol of divine feminine. So it is that masculine feminine energy, that balancing of the two. And sometimes that fire energy can be quite a masculine way of being. And so they're wanting you to know that you can play with both that fire and water, or that air, or you can play with all the different types of energies. You have the ability to be able to do that. So that's the second card for this week. I've got my computer balancing on my legs, and I just need to move my leg. I've had a day working with my legs up, so it's balancing precariously. Okay, and the third card for this week, or the far right card, if you picked this morning, is Mother Earth. You need to find experiences in your life where you can mother yourself more. You need to allow those experiences to come to you and heal you. You need to get out of the concrete city and put your feet on the ground and the dirt and your hands in the garden. And it doesn't matter if it's cold, because you'll be protected and you'll be warm if you ask for the help. Mother Earth wants to communicate with you and through you. There's a lot of people at the moment that are watching A War and Waste, and Mother Earth is speaking directly to us through that television. She is telling us that if we continue to live or behave the way we have been, that the Earth won't be here anymore for us to inhabit. We need to make change in the way that we live. If there are small ways that you can be an advocate for Mother Earth, then step into that power. If there are small ways that you can be advocate for the goddess and the beautiful, the beautiful healing abilities that the goddess has, then step into that also. Step into that energy also. This came up for me in a reading last week with a friend, this card, and she spoke a lot about the color of emerald, of green, of greenery, and of working with that color and how powerful it can be to heal your heart chakra. So be aware that there is still some heart chakra healing stuff that needs to happen for you if this is your card. And just trust it. Be okay with that. It's okay to be this ever-evolving human being. You don't have to know the answers all the time and, every moment of every day. Even though we have been, we've reincarnated, we've had lots of many different past lives, and people that work in this space that are healers and that are having healings all the time. We don't need to think that one healing will heal it all. We need to really remember that it's okay to be that person that is peeling the onion and the layers that just will keep on shedding and shedding and shedding. I once had an interaction with a woman who, granted, was in pain from a conversation that we had, and she said, you are so unhealed. You shouldn't be working in the healing space because you are so unhealed. And it was such a projection of her pain in that moment, but also no healer is perfectly healed. No human is perfectly healed. We are all working through this adventure together. We are all moving in and out and around and peeling the layers of the onion so that we can better be who we need to be in this life. So just allow yourself to be in a space of abundance and healing abundance, so that it can come to you. And hey, if you're drawn to the color of green, I tried to embrace it a bit tonight. This is quite dark in the light, but this hoodie is green. But if you feel like you need to go and get yourself a green item or a green crystal or a green scarf or a bag, embrace those colors. The colors in our clothing can be so healing to our soul. So don't be afraid to allow that healing to come for you. Okay, so they are the 3 cards for the week. Protect yourself. You are always protected and looked after by your angels. If you have a passion or you're feeling frustrated and something is kind of burning inside you that needs to be said or let out or spoken, speak it. Engage with Mother Earth. Remember how loved you are by the universe and the goddess. They want to engage with you, and it's time that you also allow them to do that with you as well. So does anyone have any extra questions or insights that they want to ask me before we go into our healing? Pull these up. Nope. Beautiful. Okay, so if you just want to send me a little emoji, a like, a comment, some kind of acknowledgement that you're okay with me tapping into your energy, and we'll get this healing underway. That would be great. Love it. I love how they all pop up. It's like cool interaction over the webs. Who would have thought, when I started my healing kind of adventure and started learning how to tap into this energy and heal people, I did not think that I would be doing it from my little house in Brunswick over the internet. But hey, You just go down lots of different adventures. All right, so if you just want to take a really big, deep breath for me. And on the exhale, if you just want to gently close your eyes. And as you breathe gently now in and out, on every exhale, I want you to see this energy of today, the energy that is not for you anymore, just leaving your body. So that may come to you as grey smoke or black smoke. It may come as objects kind of gently floating off your body. Just see those things leaving your body now. And if you haven't already closed your eyes, just gently close them. And the message that has just come through is we are going to go on an adventure tonight. So I want you to see in your mind's eye. And if you feel like it's hard to visualize, just know that you are being taken and healed to this place no matter what. But all you need to do is just follow my voice and see these images in your mind, in your imagination, in your mind's eye. So I want you to see yourself in this beautiful forest, much like the colours of that last card that we had with Mother Earth. The beautiful deep greens, the emeralds, the wintergreen, the willow. It's as if there was never any problem with any lack of rain here. The greenery and the ground and the flowers and the trees, they are lush, lush with healing energy of colour, of ingredients. It is not like any place you had been before. It's a beautiful day. You can feel that it's winter, but it's sunny. There's a slight chill to the air, but in the sun it is, as we would say, glorious. And you walk down this path, and underfoot it is like a gravel, so it's a bit crunchy. You know that sound, the crunchiness of the gravel. And you just are taking in, you're admiring the ferns and the wildflowers. And up above, you're taking in the beautiful blue sky with the clouds floating softly and gently above you. And up ahead, you see some plants that have different types of fruit on them. There are berries and purple raspberries and yellow cherries, all different coloured fruits. You just know that they're safe to eat, so you go over and you pick them. As they get a little bit too much in your hands, you realise when you look down, there's just a small wooden bowl there. Because everything that you think of in this world is provided for you. And you just tip from your hand into the bowl the berries and the small fruits that you have already picked. Picking a few more and then standing up to continue your walking down this path. And what you notice up ahead is through the trees you see a beautiful clearing. And in this clearing is a gorgeous little house, very ye olde Australiana as it is described, with a veranda encompassing the whole house all the way around. And you walk up the 3 steps, 1, 2, 3, to the veranda, and they creak a little bit under your feet, but it's just because it's been here for a long time, this house. Carrying your bowl with your beautiful multicolored fruit. You turn the lock of the door and push it and walk in. And what you notice when you enter is that this house is not empty. For there are fairies that are just doing their thing, cooking in the kitchen, doing the dishes, folding the washing, stoking the fire. These fairies, it's as if they are the size of humans, but they're fairies. And then you look down at your body and you notice that you look similar to them. You have the same get up as them, as we would say. So you just put the wooden bowl of the beautiful multicolored fruit on the table, and the fairy in the kitchen, she acknowledges you, as if she has been acknowledging you for years and years. And you continue to walk through this house down the hallway, and to the left, you walk into this beautiful room that is adorned with crystals. And at the other end of this room, as you continue to walk through, hearing your shoes on the floorboards, you walk towards the beautiful green door. And as you push through this door and into the crystal cave, you know that something huge is going to shift for you. For in this moment, you are allowing yourself to step into your own magic. You walk down the steps deeper into this amethyst cave, and you see the stalactites of the amethyst hanging from the roof. You hear the slight drips of water off to your right. Walking down and down these steps, 1, 2, 3, further down, and down you go until you get to a beautiful pool of water. And as if it is already pre-organized for you, there are towels and robes just waiting. And as you take off all of your clothes, because you are safe and you know that if anyone came in, it wouldn't matter anyway. For this moment is a moment for you to clear what you need to clear. So the universe will provide that space and time for you. And as you slip into the water, beautiful and naked, it is warm on your skin. And because you are magical, a magical fairy, you dip your head under the water and you realize you can breathe. And what you also realize is that you have small strings attached to you all over your body. Small white iridescent glowing strings, cords if you would say, that are not only attached to you, but you know are attached to someone else. Someone else out there is attached to your energy. And Sometimes that's a good thing. But for now, we are going to dissolve and release and clean these attachments. Because as you step into who you are, you don't want them draining you. So under the water, you close your eyes and you breathe, knowing that you have no problems breathing under this water. And you feel small tingling sensations at every small string. And as you open your eyes and look down at your body, you see that they are slowly starting to disappear and dissolve from you now. And as these small strings just drop off your body, the water, the crystallized amethyst water, heals the wound. You dissolve the pain and the past hurts from past relationships. You dissolve the expectations of your parents and the expectations that you have put on yourself to live up to their desires for you. You dissolve the frustrations of past work or business endeavors. You dissolve that person that you walk down the street and they gave you a funny look. You dissolve every cord on interaction that you have had with people that does not serve your highest good, because in order for you to step into who you truly are, you need to be your energy, and it needs to be your energy only. You breathe in and out. You look down at your body. And you see that it is clear. Your skin is smooth, as they would say, like a baby's. And you hop out of the pool and grab that beautiful, luscious towel that has been left there for you. And you dry yourself. Then wrapping yourself in the robe as you walk back up the stairs through the crystal cave. Walk up, you push that green door, you walk through that crystal room in that tiny house. You walk back down that hallway, seeing the fire roaring in the lounge room and the fairies buzzing around in the kitchen. You are warm, and you are you, and no one else is attached to you anymore. You walk out your front door and you sit down on that beautiful rocking chair on that veranda. You close your eyes and you visualize that beautiful, bright, white, pure light that encases you. You know that it is impenetrable, that no one will be able to get to you now. Now that you have dissolved those connections, now that you are back to you. And you bring all of that beautiful healing energy back into the room where you are today. Back into your body and into your energy, your aura, your thought patterns, your heart. You bring all of that energy back into who you are right now. And when you're ready, you gently open your eyes. Thank you so much for sharing that beautiful healing experience with me. I just love it. I love to be able to join in the healing. I get as much out of it as you do, I hope, as well. My pleasure. Know that you need to drink lots of water. I mean, I know it's late at night, so sometimes it's a bit annoying to have a big glass of water before you go to bed, but you've just gone through a big healing, so I would suggest a couple of glasses of water. This is what I do every session with my clients. We work through visualization exercises to help you release blocks that are stopping you from what you, my pleasure, Nina, are wanting to achieve in your life. I find that when we go on a visual journey to a magical place, it means that we are not able to block ourselves as much as we would if we were just playing in this kind of normal or earthly plane headspace. So allowing ourselves to go to a place of somewhere magical is a beautiful healing experience. If you want to know more about me, head to my website, imlsteel.com. You can book sessions via my website. I hope to work with a couple of you one-on-one soon. And I thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful week. Bye.